Hi guys, so I wanted to talk about fracking. So the other day, on Friday, um, EcoCats, the environmental club on my campus, which I'm the editor and communications person of, had two people, a guy for and a guy against fracking. The guy for fracking had two PhDs, one in either, I think it was either biology or environmental science, and the other PhD was in engineering. And he talked about how there, with in North Carolina, they're going to have safer ways of doing things and to have um, clean water and just more safety precautions than the other states. And the other guy was a farmer from Bradford County, Pennsylvania, um, that had his farm and also many other people that had testimonials that he brought with him, the farms that were destroyed by hydraulic fracking. And if you don't know what fracking is, look it up. It's really prevalent in the East Coast, and it's destroying um, farms, land, and eventually it's also destroying mountains. So not only is the Appalachia being destroyed by mountaintop removal, coal mining, um, but also it is being destroyed by fracking. And North Carolina is now um, starting to pass a thing to do fracking. And we had a fracking hearing on campus, and a lot of the Native Americans expressed their outrage, and also Native uh, people expressed their own outrage, North Carolinians. Um, and me being an outsider, not being from North Carolina, seeing their culture um, being threatened by industry is very difficult to see, especially since it's close to home, and so it could affect my own state. So I was very sympathetic towards their views, and even though the Native Americans here, the Cherokees, they already have a no fracking zone around in their land, um, in the tribe's land, it's still like a terrible thing that can cause fracking in the mountains can cause earthquakes, landslides from the earthquakes, and and groundwater pollution. And a lot of people around Appalachia use groundwaters and wells for their drinking water. So if they were to have their groundwater polluted, even though the fracking people would bring in water, um, their land would be pretty much destroyed. And um, if they wanted to sell, nobody would want to buy it, and they'd have to um, pretty much pay for their land that was destroyed by fracking for the rest of their lives. And you may have a different viewpoint on this, and that's fine. But from my um, own viewpoint, from being in environmental science, uh, I've learned a lot about both of these, mountaintop removal and also fracking, and what it can do to the people surrounding it, um, the people that don't have a lot of money, the poor people that are taking the blunt of this terrible money-making business that doesn't take into consideration what's going to happen to the land or the people, and because all they see is money going into their pockets and energy to turn lights on. But we need to try to find a way where we can get energy without destroying the land and polluting water and hurting the people that live on this land. That was just my thoughts on fracking. Um, this is kind of an impromptu video, so let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later.